Come gather yourself round the fire that is Baseball Scotland. Welcome one and all. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Ewan Spence.
And my name is Mickey Walton.
Welcome to a single-A matchup here between the visiting Glasgow Galaxy and the Edinburgh Angels. I'm Ewan Spence, going to be on colour. Mickey, you're having fun on play-by-play, aren't you?
I am indeed, yes. The weather today's westerly wind, and the game has started. And that was a strike.
For those of you keeping track at home, at least on the delay, our official start time is 12:06.
And the ball comes in straight to the pitcher and to the first base, and that's the first runner out. Just going through the lineups for the batting order for the Galaxy. First up, who's out? Grennan. Coming to at bat now is Pang and Rowell. And then batting fourth, Casey. We've got McPherson, McBain, and Field, Chen Zhu, and Hay. And then in the right field, possibly for bench.
Enriquez, our batting 10th in the lineup. He'll take you over the defensive lineup in a moment.
And that was a ball call. Pitch comes in, outside and low. That's 3-0. 3 balls, 0 strikes. Right down the middle. And the right fielders, it's got it covered, but that was a hit.
The hit there, yep, popped up high into shallow left field, takes a single bounce as Nijinsky Yang head in there, joining Lucas Jones' pitcher. Little group of 3.
Got runners in first here. Ball comes in high. Ball's thrown to first, and not in time. There's 1 ball, no strikes. Runners goes to second. The ball went past the catcher. It's safe at second now. 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on second. And that's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strikes. Straight back to the pitcher, and the pitcher throws back to second base, but not in time. We've got Casey up at bat. Batting number 4 today. He's a catcher. 2 aways now with runners on second. Comes in. Goes outside pitch. Catcher catches it and throws to third. Not in time. Runners safe in third.
2 stolen bases from Pang. First up to second, second up to third. Classic Scottish 2-step with a little bit of extra going on.
beautiful pitch there. It's outside with a strike. Comes in, hit it right past the infield and short stops there. Runner scores. And that's a base hit with an RBI single for Casey there. McPherson at bat. There's runners on first with Casey there. A beautiful hit. Runners going to second. I would say walk to second. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners go to third. Catches throw not in time again and went past third. Great cover there by the left fielder, Ben Taylor. The 1 ball and 1 strikes here, called by the umpire. Ball comes in, a swing and a strike, misses it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. See if we can be protecting this.
First time the Angels have got ahead in the count in this game.
Oh, it's low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is 2-2. Runners on third there, looking to score. And there's a hit. The right fielder misses it. That was quite shallow. Right fielder has come in, the runner scored from third. That was a hit.
RBI single there from McPherson, joining the RBI single from Casey. That's 2 singles on the trot there, as the Galaxy get themselves 2 on the board.
That's high, very high. Runners still on first. Had a second thought there, was about to go, but decided not to, and still in first.
Backstop here at Edinburgh is relatively close to home plate, so as long as your catcher is on top of things and has the awareness of where the opposite runners are, they can manage that well.
Whoa!
Go. Went over the backstop there. A bit high, but foul ball. Runners goes to third. The catcher's attempting to throw him out at second. Again, not in time. Safe at 2.
5th stolen base of the top of the first there for the Galaxy.
That was a foul ball. Towards the third, but it went over the line there, making it foul ball.
Still 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 strike, 2 balls. No, still can't get that right.
So 2 balls and 1 strike there.
I can't say my numbers.
Ball comes in, again swinging, that's still fair ball. Fortune Smith on third, trying to throw that out to first, but not in time. Slightly a bit wide. Went off the back there with the the first baseman. Runner safe on first.
A little bit of an umpire conference going on here. Angels walking off the field. And we think the Glasgow Galaxy coach Andrew Sweeney is just checking in with our two umpires, Philip Magarowski, chief umpire at home plate, Rebecca Ferguson in the outfield. I think, Mickey, they're questioning the call there at first base. And while the cameras are running, we haven't got calling up to the booth or calling over to New York here.
We don't have that luxury yet.
It does give us a moment, a chance for us actually to go to the defensive lineup for the Angels, even though we may or may not see them again. But across the top, they've got Taylor, Davison, Sanyen, and Crowlin. Zabrowski's playing shortstop. You Ted Rogers, there's Adam Fortune Smith, Eric Young, and Nijinsky as you 3-2-1. Tom Edwards catching, and Lucas Jones was on the mound. We're just going to wait to see what happened. And the Angels are coming back on to take the field, so the call, it's safe. At first looks to have stood, Mickey.
It looks like it's so. So the runner is safe on first. With 2 outs.
Hey, sorry about that.
Got runners on third there as well. So runners in the corners, 2 outs. And we've got Fields at bat here. Let's see if we could bat. Score some runs here for the Galaxies. Comes in, swing at that. That was a foul ball. Just took a little bit of the ball there. So 1 balls and 1 strikes.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runners goes to runs, tries to take second. Catchers did not throw to second there because there's still runners on third, just to be safe.
2 runs up for the Galaxy. We're coming off the equivalent of a double header with the makeup game from the previous game in June, finishing
that was a
before
strike
this one.
ball.
The makeup game there has given that went Angels 16, Galaxy 17. So we've already had some high scoring here at Bobby Thompson Field. Before that, Galaxy also took the victory in a 10-9 game in May.
A strikeout looking. That beautiful pitches. Why Lucas in the mound there.
And for the top of the first inning, 2 runs on the board for the Glasgow Galaxy, coming off 4 hits, and it's 2 left on base. I'll be back with you for the bottom of the first in a moment.
Going through the lineups for the Angels today. First at bat playing left field, Ben Taylor. Kick us off with Davison Santee in centre field batting as second. And then Yang batting number 3 is playing in second base, Eric Yang. Let's see with a clean-up hitter, Nasinski, if he can get on, who is playing first base. And then we've got Zabrowski. That's Oscar Zabrowski, batting number 5, playing shortstop. James Cronin in the right field, Fortune Smith in the third base. See if it could be a wall there. And then Janos Lucas as the pitcher on the mound. And then we've got Tom Edwards as well as the catcher.
Just the 9 on the card from the Angels. Here at single-A, you can play up to 10 in any of the leagues in baseball Scotland with the DH, but it is optional. Those of you who have been keeping track will realise that Glasgow actually playing with 2 designated hitters And that is, if I believe correctly, their pitch is just a little bit too strong. So in the outfield, so qualifies for AAA in outfield, but a single-A level pitcher.
First at bat here, Ben Taylor. And he's took a swung at that one. And it's a foul ball call just over to the right-hand side here.
Your outfield for Glasgow Galaxy. Across the top is Pan Grennan and Enriquez left centre right. Shortstop from Raoul. Your Ted Rogers is McPherson, Fields and Shenzhou for 3-2-1. Catching is Kieran Casey. And on the mound is Kai Martin.
This ball's coming in. Kai Martin. That was an outside and low. Taylor left that one there. That's 1 ball, 1 strikes. That was high. There we go. Taylor left that one again. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Taylor's hit that one right towards and into the glove of the shortstop. Roswell there, what a great catch. And that's 1 away. Next to bat is Herbie Davison San E. Let's see if we could pull some damage here. Score some runs. Comes in right middle, and that's a foul ball. Went past the other side of the third base bag. No ball, 1 strikes. And again, swing to shallow right field there. The right field isn't there in time. I'll say that was a hit for Herbie. Davison Sani. 1 away. Runners on first. With Galaxy 2, with Angels 0 score so far.
As you said there at the top, coming off the double header make-up game from June was just finished off there. So we've already got a 16-17 game under our belt today. High scoring, but it's taking their time to ease in here for the second game.
We've got Yang there taking that as a strike. Runners tempted to take second, slide down. And umpire's called safe. Catcher throws not in time there. Speedied Herbie.
The other game that these teams have played against each other took place in May. It was an Angels 9 Galaxy 10 through at Toll Cross in Glasgow. So at the moment it's a 2-0 record in favour of the Galaxy.
Ball comes in, oh it's high, the ball. In again, and that's it. Eric Yang hit past the shortstop there, that little gap. Safe at first, and also Herbie from second to third there as well. It's safe. So runners in the corner. Up next at bat is Matthew, who's hit triple in the make-up game here. Let's see if he could pose another threat to the Galaxies and get the guys to score some runs.
First triple of the season for the Angels there as well.
Ball comes in, runners from first, Eric's taking second, safe. Still 1 away.
Got to be alert now for the infield fly with first base open.
So no strikes in that foul ball. 1 and 1.
Two balls, one strike.
2 balls, 1 strikes.
Nijinsky representing the go-ahead run here at the bottom of the first. We play 5.
Comes in, that's it, straight past the pitcher. That brings in Herbie to score, and Eric Yang as well. Throws from the right field. 2-run score there. That was a hit to first, but then Matthew took second because of a throw, attempting to take out the second runner there, but not in time. And the throw was made to try to take Matthew out at second, but not in time as well, so that makes it Matthew safe and second.
RBI dub, 2 RBI single, just rounding right past the mound there. Kai Martin doing his best to get the glove down in time, but not quite there in time. And just like that, the high scoring from the makeup game earlier carries on here into the first innings.
Got Oscar Sobrowski at bat, with 1 away. Runners on second. Ball comes in, he swung and he misses. First strike there.
Their lineup.
Ball comes in.
Dead ball!
Umpires call it dead ball. Out hit by pitch. Sobrowski, Oscar advances to first. And Matthew still remains in second. So runners on first and second.
Spence
Up
down
next.
to third, turns round, strolls back gently to second.
James Cronin at bat.
Wind picking up and creaking through the backstop here in Edinburgh.
And a strikeout looking. That was a strike, not strikeout, I do apologise. Runners on first and second still. Right down, that was a foul ball. Runners looking to steal, have to go back there.
So one of the noticeable facts of the Angels team is they really, really like stealing. It's one of the keys for the Glasgow Galaxy here. We go back to that game. If we go back to the game in May, you were talking about, you're talking about 7 stolen bases in that game against 3 for the Glasgow Galaxy. Galaxy put their own mark on stealing this game as well, but it's one to watch.
Ball comes in, and he swung, and it's a foul. Got a little bit of the ball there, James. Runner still in first and second. Just Oscar in first, and Matthew in second there. Determined to get to that third base. And into scoring position. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. James Cronin's out. And runners. And Matthew stealing third with Oscar at the same time staying his previously occupied base at second there. So runners on second and third. Up next to bat is Fortune Smith. So that's Adam Fortune Smith.
We don't have the official scoring here. That's done by the benches. So anything we call here is going to be unofficial. I think that's going to go down as a passed ball, though.
It will be a pass. Kai Smith pitches. Fortune Smith hits right towards shortstop. Shortstop managed to field it, but took a bit of time.
Keep going, Angels. Keep going.
Got run score there with Matthew runs.
Wish you stopped it, mate. That's what matters.
And also with the runner on second, stealing third as well.
Good.
It's obviously made some influences on decision for the shortstop on where to throw. Or not where, anywhere to throw. Ball comes in, Kai Baxter. Pitches just inside out of the ball. Fortune Smith took the opportunity there to walk to second. So runners on second and third there. Zabrowski with his wheels looking to score. So 2 outs. Comes in, right at the tip of the bat, straight towards the shortstop and throw it, and not in time. Runner scores. So is runners on second and also scores. That's 2 runs there by the Angels. Lucas with his tip of the bat straight towards the shortstop, but the shortstop throwing to first, trying to get Lucas out, was not in time.
Five runs in so far in bottom of the first
Last batter.
for the Angels, overhauling the lead. Galaxy brought in 2, and it's bottom of the order now. The Angels threaten to go right round. Catcher Tom Edwards in now.
Yeah, Tom Edwards batting number 9. Runner still on first there with that 2 RBIs. Looking to steal on first. Lucas. That was a dead ball. Runners advance from first to second now. It's Lucas. Pitcher's looking at second. Runner goes. Catcher's attempting to throw to third, but is call it interference.
Yeah, we're going to be going there on batter interference. There doesn't necessarily need to be intent on an interference call, but stepping back there from Tom Edwards into the path of Kieran Casey, attempting to throw up to third base, is going to be called there. It's offensive batter interference on that one, so Tom is going to be out on that one, and that will bring an end to the inning.
The Galaxies 2 and the Angels scoring 5 runs tonight.
5 hits on the board there for the Angels, the 5 runs there as well. Just the 1 runner left on base. And that there is your first inning from myself, Ewan Spence.
And Mickey Walton.
Top of the second as you have a game with Angels as home advantage 5. Galaxy into bat now with 2.
First at bat, Chinsu. That was a strike off. Batting 2, Hay, and the batting 3, Enriquez. In right field there. Ball comes in. That was the second strike. 0 ball, 2 strikes there. Both looking.
Look up a wee bit, just get the bat on the ball, make things happen.
Ball comes in. Swung at that, went straight to shortstop and throw to first in time, and that's runners out on first. Batters out.
Weather a little bit changeable here in Edinburgh. It was a stiff wind coming in from the right field into home plate and over the mound. We're expecting the sun to break through later on in the game. There's a little bit of cloud in the sky, so we're going shadows and dark as we step through. Just watch that out. over on first base, and Nijinsky's going to have to cope with that sun popping up into their eye.
Up next at bat, pop up, and it's a foul ball with Hay as a designated hitter.
You good with that one?
As you said earlier, Glasgow Galaxy playing with 2 designated hitter. Their pitcher pitches at single A level, but their outfield and offense is triple A level. So second DH comes in to balance that out.
Goes 1 ball, 1 strike. No runners on. And that's low. 2 balls and 1 strikes. And he swung at that one with the ball with the pitch, and it goes pop up and it's straight into the glove of Adam Fortune Smith, and he caught that without any issues whatsoever. And that is 2 outs. Up next, Enriquez, who's playing right field. The score is still Galaxy 2 and Angels 5. You see Lucas is very effective on the mound here.
See there, the shadows only doing half the field. We're getting an almost zebra coming across here. Scotland, home of trying to describe the weather, and it changes 60 seconds later.
4 seasons in 1 day.
4 seasons in 1 inning, sometimes.
Yeah. Pitch comes in. No. He's like high and inside. First ball. Pitch comes in. That was a swing. That was a strike. Misses it. 1 ball and 1 strike.
What the Galaxy haven't to do is remember that double header starting off where they were getting contact, they were getting balls in play. They're not really managing it in this inning here.
It's another ball there.
Balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and 1 strike. Ball comes in just a little bit outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 and 1. With 2 outs. No runners on base. Comes in again. Swing at that one straight to second baseman. Throw it to first, and that is in time. Runners out. 3 outs. End of the inning. The score is still 2 to Galaxies and 5 for the Angels.
No runs, no hits, none's left on base. 3 up and 3 down.
We'll come back here. We've got Ben Taylor, top of the order, batting number 1 again, Taylor. And we're back to number 2, Herbie Davidson Sant Ian, and Eric Yang Bang third. Ball comes in. Left that one with 1 ball, 0 strikes. Good start so far for Ben Taylor here.
Taylor popped out to shortstop his first inning, but he's ahead in the count now. Looking to get the Angels built on that 5-2 lead they have at the moment. Boy, wind coming in now, isn't there?
2 balls and no strikes to Ben Taylor. Calculating. He's still ahead on the count. Ball pitches low and wide, and it's passed by the pitcher, now making it 3 balls and no strikes. Comes in, right down the middle. And that's 3 balls and 1 strike. Still ahead on an account for Ben Taylor.
Still has the option now to decide whether to see these ones.
Comes in again, swing at that one, straight to second, shortstop, throws to first, and runners no in time.
Little bouncer along the ground there, threatened to go actually over Raoul's glove at shortstop, but controlled, and then a moment to grab the breath in time over Xiaozu at first base.
Herbie Davison Sani coming to the batter's box there.
1 for 1 so far in the game. First run on the board as he crossed in the bottom of the first.
Comes in, now it's a strike. Look in there. And outside, so 1 ball, 1 strikes.
Drive it, baby. See him drive it.
Ball comes down there. A little bit of space in the count. Davison San Yen looking for his second hit of the game.
Balls comes in. Catch it. Okay, it seems to be it's 3 balls, 0 strikes.
A little bit of moment from home plate umpire Philip Makarowski there, just grazing the bottom of the zone there.
3 balls and 1 strike. Comes in wide, takes the base there for Herbie. Up next, Eric Yang.
Eric 1 for 1 in the game. Was the second runner to cross over home plate as well. Stepping in now in the brief moment of the sun going behind the cloud.
Runners on first, running to second, catcher throwing it, not in time. It's a bit wide. Herbie safe on second now.
With the windy conditions, they're going to have to watch those long throws up to second. One big gust, an inch or two to the side, and you're not going to catch them at second. You're going to give them the chance to get all the way over to third. Nevertheless, into scoring position for Davison San Yen.
Ball comes in. Eric took a swing at that one, went straight to the third baseman, and he's trying to throw him out. The ball bounces, not in time. The first base managed to stop the ball from going past him, but again, not in time. Runner safe. Eric safe on first. Herbie still on second there as well, with no outs. Oh, 1 out. We apologize.
Tough throw there for McPherson, just catching a rough spot on the ground there. Bobbles around before getting safely in the glove. I don't think, even with a clean catch, that throw would have been in time, though.
Got speedy legs of Eric Yang. You have to be spot on with your throws.
Our paper says he got a single.
Pitch comes in, a bit high. Well, the first pitch there. 1 ball, 0 strikes. Runners on first and second.
2 RBI single previously in the first inning, and took a triple out in the first leg of this 1.5 double header.
Ball comes in, runners. That was a ball. Runners from second advance to third, and Eric Yang
In that case, what do I do?
at second.
But it's gonna hit me.
So runners on second and third. Sinski with 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Nijinsky once more facing a 2-0 count, once more facing his teammates in second and third, once more with the first base empty. He's been here before in this game.
Yes, absolutely. See if he could cause a bit more damage and put some runs for the Angels. Took that pitch, swung at it, and misses. And that was for his first strikes there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Galaxy
Runners.
infield just steps a little bit in from where there would be a track.
Comes in a bit low. We get 3 balls and 1 strikes. Again, head of the count at his advantage, with runners in scoring positions there in second and third. And the scoring still remains in 2 for Galaxies and 3 runs for the Angels.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second, we play 5 or 2.5 hours. I think we have a time on this one if we need to.
Ball comes in again, it was high.
Time!
Matthew Nasinski takes the first ball. Walk there, so we've got a base loaded. Up next at bat is Oscar Zabrowski. Perfect timing for a grand slam here. Still 1 out.
Mound visit there from the Galaxy squad. Infield comes in along with their coach just to go over, as you said there, Mickey. Base is loaded here with just the 1 away. Zabrowski was a hit by pitch in the last appearance, but that would, of course, with bases loaded, bring 1 more home.
Perfect opportunity for the Angels to score some runs and inflict some damage here. So 1 away.
It's going to be another decision here as well, as not just to swing, but it's whether you're just going to swing for contact and play some small ball, or whether you're going to swing for distance. And again, the flight of the ball from the mound to home plate is not a lot of time to make that decision.
Not so indeed, and also if the ball is high, with the current wind, can have some effect as well in terms of the fielding for the defense for the Galaxy there. That ball came in from the pitch. That was a ball. Pitch come in. It's over the head of Zabrowski. Zabrowski just ducking time there, taking that as a ball. And 1 strike. 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch comes in, he swings at it. Got a little bit of the ball. But foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Behind the count. With base loaded. With 1 away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Galaxy infield playing in close as well, and of course our outfield umpire Rebecca Ferguson in close as well to cover the left-hand side and responsibility there.
And the pitch comes in, and again wide. The count 2-2. Zabrowski's doing a little reset there.
Not just any bag once the ball gets into play, it's also any caught stealing as well.
Pitch comes in wide. That's a full count. A bit of pressure on Kai Baxter there.
Angel, of course, can threaten to take a good lead at one of these bases and try and tempt Kai Martin into a caught steal throw with just the 1 away. There's a number of...
Cross comes in, took a little bit of the ball, make it a foul ball. Still 3-2.
Number of
balls.
offensive options available here with that out in hand.
Zabrowski looking to stay alive, looking for that perfect pitch. Ball comes in, he swung at that, and that was a foul ball, went past the third base.
Our first chance really to say hello to our old friend the foul tree. Right into the trunk there.
It's great at bat here. For Zabrowski again. Far side of the Bobby Thompson playing field for a foul ball.
Probably good 250 feet out into the left field as well. A little bit of a wind assist. I don't think that would have arranged to make the corners of the field here with a blow. And you can see there that the Galaxy just stepping back a little bit in the outfield now after that demonstration of distance.
Comes in, he swung and straight to it. Shortstop, throws to first, and not in time runner scores from third home. And that was...
Again, taking time from shortstop Rowell to make sure the throws over to Shanzhou is in time. Davison's Etienne comes home.
So the runners on second and third with 2 outs. Up next at bat, James Cronin, who's had a strikeout in the previous inning. Let's see if he could get the bat to the ball.
Go, James. Bases are loaded for you now.
Pitch coming in. Swung at that one, that was low. With the first strike. So 0 ball, 1 strike. Got Matthew on second and Eric Yang on third there. 2 outs. James Cronin with 1 strike. Swung at that one again. Pitch comes in. Swung it and missed, making it 0 ball, 2 strikes.
Cronin facing a similar situation in the second inning as he did in the first with the 2 out. First inning that was resolved with a strikeout swinging.
Pitch comes in. And another strikeout for James Cronin there to end the inning.
One more run on the board there for the Edinburgh Angels, taking them to 6 runs. Coming off just the 1 hit this time though. 2 left on base. And as the second inning comes to a close, our visitors Glasgow Galaxy on 2. Our home team welcoming their league rivals Edinburgh Angels at 6. 6-2, back for the top of the third of 5 shortly.
Welcome back there. We've got next to a bat. The score so far is Galaxy's 2 runs and Angels with the last inning scored only 1 run, making it 6. We're at the top of the third. With the top of the order for the Galaxies. The wind slightly picking up at the moment to start us off for the Galaxies. Batting again top of the order, Grennan in centre field. We've got Pang after on the left field, and Rowell, who's shortstop, batting third here in the lineup. And still we've got Lucas back on the mound. First pitch. Went past Lucas there, straight to the pitcher. Eric Yang there at second to cover, but did not throw in time for the out. Runners is safe on first. Up next at bat is Pang, who's playing on the left field. Who's had a hit so far?
Grannon's
No outs.
single there, I mean, brushed the laces on Lucas Smith's glove there. 99 times out of 100, that would have been a line drive out to the pitcher.
And the pitcher trying to throw. Catch a runner's out who's on first there for Grennan, but not in time. But still keeping on his toes. Just a little something to think about. First pitch comes in. Grennan stealing second. The catcher's throwing to second again, not in time. It bounces just in front of the second base, the bag there. Grennan advances to second. Runners on second. No balls. 1 ball, 0 strikes. That's for Pang. Runner Grennan taking third base from the pitch there. Just outside, but it came out of the catcher's glove. We get 2 balls and 0 strikes with runners on third with no outs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pang singled, stolen base in the first inning. He's done it again.
Pitch comes in. That's and took the pitch there right on the shoulder. Takes the first base for Pang. Runners on the corners. Up next, Rao. He's playing the shortstop today.
We talked about Grennan's line drive earlier, just going past Jones's glove, and Rao did the other side of that line drive straight towards Lucas in the first inning to get an out on that.
Pitch is coming. That's a bit inside. Catcher throwing. Try to keep the runners on third on his toes. Not in time. However, though, Pang used that opportunity to advance to second. So runners in second and third here with no outs. Rao taking another pitch again. The catcher throwing to third again, not in time. But I suspect that's to keep the runner or in the scoring position on his toes there. Calls for 2 balls, 0 strikes. Pitches coming in outside and low. 3 balls, 0 strikes.
First base is open as well, so here's a Rowell ahead in the count. Get some time to just sit and think as well, knowing that he's got the extra.
Ball comes in.
And uses it straight away.
Base loaded with no outs. Up next, Casey. Kieran Casey is a catcher. He does have some power in him. No doubt a Grand Slam will be on his mind. But
Kieran Casey representing the tying run.
pitches comes in low and it bounces off. Just off the plate there. Went behind the catcher. Runners on third looking to steal, but thought twice. Remains in third. Base loaded so far.
Glasgow Galaxy have had 3 home runs this season. They've all come off the bat of McPherson, who's on deck just now.
Pitch comes in. God.
Now,
It's a foul.
Mickey, you're new here, so there's a column at the far end of how many times the pitch came right at the commentary booth. Put one in there.
At 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Base loaded there. Another pitch just comes in. Casey swung at that one as a foul ball. Just went into the foul territory just before it reached went past the third base bag there.
Fast line drive as well, right down the line. Bounced just short of the bag though.
Short of the bag, making it foul.
Otherwise you would be looking at 2 off that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Right.
Counts so far 1 ball, 2 strikes. Casey looking for that perfect pitch. And he swung at that one and straight towards the shortstop. And the shortstop throws it back to home. And it bounces just in front of the catcher's glove there. The runner scores there and Casey safe in 1. runners on second and still third. So
Just the one run home there by the looks of it. Soft grounder up to shortstop, and then the decision then, do you go for first or do you go for home?
yeah. McPherson.
Zabrowski decided to go for the home. It just bounced, I think bounced right off home plate as well. Casey reaching on a fielder's choice.
There's a soft drive there, straight to shortstop. Shortstop through to home. That would be a forced play, but the umpire called it as off the bag. The catchers went off the bag, resulting in that run by the Galaxy scored.
McPherson is the home run king for the Glasgow Galaxy. Not a home run there, but brings home another run. And in a game like this, you're going to need as many of those as you can. It's up to 6-4. 4 to the Galaxy chasing and 6 for the Angels at home.
McBain here, the designated hitter again. One of the two is featuring in the Galaxy's lineup. The count so far, base is loaded with 0 ball and 1 strikes. Pitch comes in, and he swung at that one, and it's now a foul ball. No ball and 2 strikes there. The wind slightly picking up. But the sky is clear, you can see the ball quite clear. Let's see if McBain can use that to his advantage. Ball comes in. That was a ball. Catchers attempt to take out the runners on third, but not in time, and is safe. Base still loaded. Pitch comes in again. Lucas went right through the catcher there. And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. With base loaded in a moment as well for this designated hitter, McBain. McBain, he had a hit previously, swung at that pitch from Lucas, and that was a strikeout. Swing in there.
Six batters before the Angels getting their first out. And that lead cut down by 2 now as well.
The Galaxy 4 runs, with Angels still at 6 now. I believe there was a discussion to clarify how many
Question there, and yeah, I think it was the off the bag at home that the Devils bench were thinking was an out to be the second out, but no, at the moment it's just
1 out. The pitch comes in, a bit high, slightly bit of an inside, neck level there. That's a ball. Lucas pitches it again. That was a strike pitch. Beautiful strikes there by Lucas on the mound, who's no doubt in a bit of a pressure with the base loaded at that moment as well. And that was a wild pitch. With the runners on third just attempting to steal home there. The pitch comes in low, went past the catcher, and the catcher threw that back to Lucas, who's running towards the home plate, managed to catch that in time and tag the runners out. And it's 2 outs.
Keeping track at home, you can have a caught steal 2-3 on that one for the second out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Lucas pitches come in. And it's low. 3 balls and 1 strike.
1 strike.
Runners on second and third now. Looking to capitalise. And by scoring some runs there. Pitch comes in with Lucas. Fly ball hits towards the right field line there, and James Cronin was not in time.
Tying run.
Ground rule double called by the home plate umpire.
Ground rule double there. With runners at second and third, brings both of them home. And with that, the game is tied.
6-6. Got Fields at bat here. Oh, Chenzu, I do apologise. Got the runners on second, stealing third, with the catcher throwing, but it went past the fielder there. But with Ben Taylor in the left field, managed to cover that one up to prevent the run being scored there potentially.
Go ahead, 90 feet away from home.
Pitch comes in, low and wide.
Balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes for Chenzu. Again, runners in scoring position at third. Wind's picking up. Pitch comes in. Swung at that one. That was outside the strike zone, but the Chenzu thought that he could make a bit of contact. Totally misses it. And welcome back here. We've got the batting 1-2-3 with Adam Fortune Smith to lead the Angels off here to make up for the amount of runs that's scored by the Galaxies. Batting second with Jones, Lucas Jones, and Tom Edwards as number 3. Let's see Adam Smith.
1-run deficit, bottom of the third of 5.
Pitch has come then. Take that pitch as a ball and 0 strikes.
Fortune Smith 1 for 1 so far in the game. Single in the first frame.
Pitch comes in, took a swipe at that one straight to the third baseman, and the third baseman throw and it bounces off just in front of the first baseman glove there, and it went past him for dead ball, and Adam Fortune Smith to the second base. Up next, as the Angels pitcher, Lucas Jones, the batting second. Right after is Tom Edwards there, as well as the Angels catcher there too.
Fortune Smith there, reaching there on error, and then with the overthrow going out of bounds. Up to second, 180 feet from the first batter of the Angels.
Pitches comes in. Lucas takes that one as a ball. Runners. Adam Fortune Smith still on second base there, still in scoring position to make up the deficit of the score for the Angels.
Jones 1 for 1 as well in the game, also posting up the single in the first frame.
1 ball, 0 strikes. Pitches comes in, took a swipe, and then it's a foul ball, went over the backstop there.
Eric Yang warming up in the bullpen then, picks up 1 ball from his bullpen partner, has another one fall at his feet. It's raining baseballs. It's not going to rain here, I think, though. If you look up, it's just nothing but the sky blue of the trim of the Glasgow Galaxy. Angels playing in bottle green and grey.
Count is 1-1. Runners on second. Fortune Smith attempt to steal. And not in time throw from the catcher there. Fortune Smith.
Very opportunistic. I'm just going to swing this hand back and hope it makes contact. Just out of reach.
Didn't want to ruin his baseball pants there by sliding in. But that was a close one. Safe on on third base there. Pitches comes in for Lucas. Take that as a ball. 3 balls and 1 strikes with Adam Fortune Smith in the scoring position, third base.
Fortune Smith is the tying run, so it's the go-ahead. Lucas Jones at play.
No outs. Pitches comes in. Take a swipe at that one with Lucas, and it's in fly ball. The pitcher was underneath that fly ball there and in the infield. Going to the glove, but bounces back out. Adam Fortune Smith.
Right on the edge of the temporary mound as well. See, here's the thing. Call it single, because you're not expected to get that when you bounce on the edge of the mound, or error, because you've got all the time underneath with your feet planted. Take your pick, Nicky.
I'll say an error.
Well, you can tell your teammate that later.
I think he wouldn't mind. He's quite lucky enough to be to get on base. Runners in the corners there. Pitches comes in for Tom Edwards. Adam Fortune Smith took the opportunity of the bobble there by the catcher to steal second, and runners. Sorry, Fortune Smith still in third, and Lucas Jones stealing second there. Took his opportunity to steal second. Tom Edwards there. Bat took a swipe into the foul tree with a line drive there. The Angels having runners on second and third, with no out so far.
Angels 2 games back against the Galaxy.
Pitches comes in high. Check throw there by the catcher to third, just to keep Adam Fortune Smith on his toes, with him being the tying run.
Said just a few weeks away from the postseason, and the Galaxy Angels also fighting here for the 3rd seed placing as well. Highest seeds will always have home advantage, so you're coming into the postseason in 4th, you're not going to be back home again.
Pitch comes in.
Slightly complicated because we have 2 Edinburgh teams.
Pitch comes in now is wide, making a count 3 balls and 1 strikes there. Ahead of the count here for Tom Edwards, with runners in scoring position. Balls comes in, took a swipe at that one, slightly bit higher in the pitch, strike zone there, but managed to stay alive. Full count here.
Angels can guarantee not quite guarantee postseason here with a win, but pretty much has that in the bank. But again, chasing the seeding placing.
That's what you want. You want to guarantee some games in the postseason there. Pitches comes in from Kai Baxter. Again, another foul ball. Way to stay alive, with runners still on scoring position in second and third. Tom Edwards with no outs. Way to stay alive. Full count. Pitches comes in. Ball 4. Adam Fortune Smith comes in to steal home and scores the tying run there on a pass ball.
An opportunistic sprint there.
Tom Edwards taking a walk.
Absolutely. Again, we talk about the backstop being really close here in Edinburgh at Warriston Park. Backstop further away. That would have been an easier decision to make, to go for the sprint and slide it home. He finally does get his trousers dusted up now.
Yeah.
But we're back to a tied game.
Runners in the corners here with Lucas, who was in second, took opportunity when the catcher attempted to throw Adam Fortune-Smith out to prevent the score, but was not in time. So he then advanced from second to third base with 0, with no outs thus far. With the score now, Galaxy 7, Angels 7.
Just had an interesting request there from the teams. I think it's the Angels actually, just asking for the distance between the bases to be checked. And unfortunately, Smith, having just done that slide in, there will be a bit of a player's instinct to where the base should be. And I wonder if he's just felt something's not quite right.
It's an interesting situation.
Game is tied, so we are at bottom of the third of 5, so in a reset situation. Teams chasing third place in the league. One of these days we'll get the umpires mic'd up.
Yeah. That'd be great, isn't it?
Distance appears good. We don't have any equipment moving around at this point, so I think we are just going to get back underway here.
Right,
A little bit of wind coming in sharply now as well.
And we are top of the order with Ben Taylor at the plate with the runners with 0 outs. With runners in the corners here.
Taylor batting trips coming in here, 3-3-3, but at the moment it's a pop out and a ground out on the card so far.
Pitches comes in, runners attempt to steal second. Tom Edwards there, but it's a foul ball, making it 0 ball and 1 strikes for Ben Taylor. Pitches comes in low and bounces off. Went past the catcher, enabling for Tom Edwards to advance to second there.
In a scoring position, that's the go-ahead run.
Still 0 out, no outs. Top of the order here, 1-1 count. Runners in scoring position in second and third. Pitches comes in, and it's a strike. 1-2. One and two with no outs. With a score tie. Pitches comes in and is high. Catches, keeping the third base runner on his toes. Lucas there, charging at him, but then backing off.
2 runners on, 2 balls,
No
2
outs.
strikes. First base is open.
Pitches comes in. Oh, there's a pop up into the infield to see if Kai Baxter can catch it. And it's a fair ball because it bounces off the pitcher's glove. And that went into a dead ball. The runner scores there, with the Angels taking the lead, with Lucas scoring that run. An order of runners advance.
High pop up there from Ben Taylor. Kai Martin running into foul territory to get that into the glove, but then bounces out of the glove to go out of play. 90 feet awarded to the base runners. That broke home Angels pitcher Lucas Jones. Tom Edwards round of third.
And that's a ball for Herbie Davison St. E. One ball, no strikes. The runners on second, third. Still no outs. Pitch just comes in. Straight drive. Past the mound there. Went past the pitcher.
He's out!
Fast throw coming in from the outfield there. It's not going to do anything about Tom Edwards, who was comfortably home. Ben Taylor, though, making the decision to go from third in a home plate. Race the ball, race the catcher, but Kieran Casey getting in the glove. I think it was an ugly tag, but it was a tag nonetheless.
One away. One away with Herbie with that beautiful drive. Went past the mound there. Still on first. Up next at
One out over there too.
but it's Eric Yang.
Yeah, one out. One out. Scorekeeper on the microphone.
No.
One out. One out.
At some point, we're going to have to remind Philip we're not scorekeepers, we're commentators, we're not officials.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's good that we're still keeping tab though. Let's see. Herbie with that beautiful hit there. Still in first. So Eric Yang at bat. With one away. Pitch just comes in, Kai Baxter, Eric Yang hit that, and it's a pop up, and it's go right behind the backstop. Dead ball. Herbie's already in second base, but he had to return back to first.
I actually think he's going to be credited there actually with the fielder's choice. Up to first with the play made on Taylor at home in the previous at-bat.
Count being one ball and one strikes there for Eric Yang. With one away. Pitches comes in a bit high. Pitches comes in low and wide.
Ball out of play.
And that's out of play, and Herbie automatically take the second there.
Hit his count, baby. Hit his count.
Runners in scoring position now.
Hit him.
With still one away.
Angels here with a 2-run lead, looking to build on it.
Ball, one strike. Play.
One ball, one strike. The Eric's hit straight. Soft grounder to shortstop. And it's out at first. Runners from second. Herbie advances. Managed to steal third there. Again in a prime position to inflict more damage there by scoring a run. Potentially scoring runs here with. Look who's here. It's Matthew Nasinski, who's hit previously a triple in the made-up game. See if he could replicate that today by bringing in Herbie to score. Pitch just comes in high. Take that as a ball. Comes in, went past, The catcher, Herbie, decided not to try to steal home there, especially with 2 outs. Nasinski with his accuracy at bat there. Let's see, just giving him a bit more time to take some pitches and getting the bat to the ball.
Fortune Smith, you know, it was a high risk play earlier to slide into home with no outs at that point. With 2 outs away,
That's a foul ball, high pop up there, just behind the dugout of the Galaxies. Towards the right field.
yeah, with 2 outs, you're going to not really want to take as much risk. Also, at that point, you were chasing. Now you're defending. You're 2 runs up for the Angels.
The count is 1-1. Pitch just comes in again, just outside. Making it 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitches comes in, another pop up. Nasinski just again in the Galaxy's dugout. Ways to stay alive. Runner still on 3rd there with 2 outs, 2 away.
2-run lead.
2-run lead. Bridges comes in. That's just on the inside there. Take that as a ball and also as a walk. Ball 4 and a walk there for Matthew Nasinski. Runners now on the corner with 2 away. Up next at bat, we've got Oscar Zabrowski playing shortstop today.
Not for one so far, and a hit by pitch in the first box on the card.
Swung at that high pitch one with Nasinski stealing 2nd there. With runners on 2nd and 3rd, both in scoring position with 2 away and 1 strike on Zabrowski. Pitches comes in high again. The catcher's got the ball. And Herbie got saved in the bag, but the 3rd baseman did not field that ball, and then it went.
Ball just rolling away in the slight incline that we have going to the outfield and 3rd base. Took time to decide whether to run, and the body sort of instinctively did 2 or 3 steps. But back to the 3rd bag again. Don't want to risk those high numbers at the moment.
It just comes in, hit Zabrowski. Line drive past 3rd baseman. And that's a 2-run RBI.
Had a double into boot as well.
Double. Clinical at bat there was Zabrowski.
3rd RBI of the day.
Blaine, how many batters? Last batter?
Yeah, I'm last batter.
No, I just went.
We've only got 9.
Last batter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Single-A, we only play once round the batting order, even if not all of the outs are achieved. So James Cronin here, who's not for 2, is the last batter here for the Angels.
The runners on 2nd, and James Cronin has had 2 strikes out already.
Sun manages to find one of the few clouds close to it.
It just comes in high and on the inside there. Take that as a ball. That's the first pitch there for James Cronin.
One ball, no strike.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball's pitches comes in, swung at that one as a pop up towards the left field. And it was a fair ball. Umpires called out at third there for the Zabrowski.
So a high pop up there going towards third base. Raul running in from shortstop to take that. It's in the glove and out again and rolls out into territory. At the same time you had Pang coming in from the left field. McPherson, natural third base there as well. I think that's an interference call again. Becca Ferguson calling Zabrowski out at third.
Making his current score so far with the Galaxy 7 and the Angels still leading by 4 runs with 11.
Yeah, we'll just do the countdown for the hits. Just the one hit there in that inning for the Angels. Got 5 runs on the board, 1 left on base, and that's us. Played 3 of 5. I'm Ewan Spence.
I'm Mickey Walton.
You're watching Baseball Scotland on YouTube. Link, like, love, share, subscribe, all the usual social media requests. Thanks very much. Welcome back as we go into the top of the 4th. Some defensive changes from the Edinburgh Angels. Lucas Jones is going to step off the mound. 3 innings pitched, 8 hits and 7 runs, moving out into right field. Cronin is going to come down from right field into first base, and over from first base, Matthew Jasinski is now on the mound pitching for the Edinburgh Angels. Mickey, how are we doing for the 1-2-3?
We got the top of the order, Grennan, Pang, and then Rao batting third there.
Brendan 1 for 2 so far on the day. But making it all the way around in home plate to open up the 3rd inning.
Now it's a strike call right down the middle here for Nisinski. Call with 1 ball and 1 strikes. Pitch comes in a bit just outside there. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was a strike call, 1 ball and 2 strikes there, just behind the count there for 2 and 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a light bit of pressure here. With Nisinski controlling the mound, and that's a 3rd strike, out looking for Grennan. Nisinski looking to close this game out and get that all-important win for the Angels. Up next at bat is Pang.
In the 4th of 5, 2 innings to close that out. With a 4-run lead.
The 4-run lead. Pitches comes in. And that's a strike call. Beautiful pitch. Another strike again. Clinical action there by Nisinski. With 1 away. bit high there. Pang
Two strikes.
with 1 ball and 2 strikes, so behind the count. See what Nasinski's got in mind. Pitches comes in. Just outside. 2 and 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch comes in. High and swung at that one.
Strike three.
Strikeout swinging with 2 down. Then we got Rao,
All happened so fast.
Galaxy's shortstop here, coming out of play.
Line out and a walk on the card so far for the game today.
Back.
So 2 away, no one's on base here.
Commanding inning from Nijinsky so far. Matches the second inning, which was a ground out pop-up ground out from Lucas Jones. Another inning like that would do very well for the Angels here. Preserve their lead of 4 and go into the bottom of the 4th with the chance to extend.
Got 1 ball, no strikes. Pitches comes in. That was a foul ball. Took a little bit of the ball there, but went behind the backstop. It'll be 1 and 1. With 2 away. Pitches comes in high again. Pitches comes in low and bounces off the catcher and went over the backstop there.
The 2 balls that were. Three one.
The count with 3 balls and 1 strike. Rao's doing well here at bat. Pitches comes in high again. Ball 4 takes first. Now Kieran Casey, batting number 4 today. Got runners on first.
1 for 1 with a single and a reach on fielder's choice. And they certainly are unofficial cards here.
With Angels still leading here, Nasinski is looking to get the last out here to end the inning. Prevent further scores from the Galaxies. Runners, Nasin from first, took second on a wild pitch there.
Finish your pitches.
With 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on second in the scoring position. Pitches comes in. That was a foul ball. Line drive went past the other side of the third base into the foul territory in the tree. Runner still on second.
And the ball was in the branch, and the branch was on the tree, and the tree was in the pitch, and the pitch was in the baseball. Ground in, Warriston in, and that's why I don't sing. Oh, the rattling ball.
Pitches comes in and bounces off the catcher. And it went
Wicked
to
bounce
dead
as
ball.
well. A lot of side on that one. Just swings out to the right, as we see, and then swings back into the left off the bounce.
Got now runners on third in the scoring position still, with 2 outs. Casey still out playing. Pitch comes in high. The catches and throw to third baseman, but not in time for the tag out there. With a count of 3 balls and 1 strike, runners on third, 2 outs. Pitches comes in, high again. Casey takes the walk with ball 4, runners in the corners. Now, up next, at bats McPherson playing the third base today for the Galaxy.
Dangerous player here. RBI single in the first. Second plate appearance was an RBI single in the third as well. Glasgow Galaxy are 4 runs back, so your tying run is on deck for them. But with 2 away, there's no margin here at all. Chasing 4. Edinburgh Angels having that not just the defensive changeover on the mound, but also at first base as well. It's just unsettled, the Galaxy here.
Pitches come through. Took his hit at that one at the grounder. And the throw from shortstop to first just went past it. It went to dead ball, resulting in runners in third scoring. Making it with 2 outs with a score with 8 runs from the Galaxy. And we've got runners now on second and third. Again, 2 outs. Up next at bat is McBain, the first of the 2 designated hitter in the lineup for the Galaxy. Pitches comes in. Just outside, went past the catcher. 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
That gives us the tying run at home as well. Deficit cut by 1, sitting at 3 now.
I think that's a ball. When you count 2 balls and 0 strikes. Pitches comes in, high again. Making it 3 ball, 0 strikes. The catcher's attempt to get the runner out on third, but the throw was not in time. 3 balls, 0 strikes. Runners on second and third. Pitches comes in, another ball, 4. McBain takes the first base, resulting in base loaded for Fields to step up the plate here. Again, 2 outs, base loaded, Fields at bat.
Fields represents go-ahead run.
Balls comes in.
Out looking, but then a ground rule double, 1 for 1.
Fields take that high pitch as a ball. And a strike. Oh, 1-1. It was a curveball there. Beautiful pitch by Nasinski.
Off speed as well, just playing around with the eye and the vision.
Again, high pitch.
He's working to try and find that release point. I mean, shown there that if you can get in, you know, the curveball is there, but just finding the right release isn't quite there yet.
Pitch is 2-1. This one is a bit lower. that finding that perfect sort of balance so the ball hits the strike zone. And again, going back to the release point there as well. The count so far, 3 balls and 1 strike. With base loaded now, with 2 outs. Pitch comes in. And that's a strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes, making that full count. Base loaded, 2 outs. A few decisive pitches by Nasinski. Pitches comes in high again. That's a walk, so Galaxy score.
Everybody moves round 1. Casey coming home there on the walk, cuts that deficit that opened up from 4. It's cut down to 3 by Rowell, now cut down by 2. Casey being walked in there.
Remember, until you're on 2 strikes, you wait for yours. Wait for yours.
Up next, Chen Su. At bat there. Again, base still loaded. Pitch has come in high again, went past the catcher. Taking a ball 2.
Shenzhou 1 for 2 so far with a ground out. And a double. Angels would like one of those, Galaxy would like the other, I think.
1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. See, Nasinski struggling on some command over here. And with additional pressure with base being loaded as well, and still with the Angels trying to keep the score low here.
Let's also always remember also that here in Scotland our single A is also very much a development league. So there are many opportunities learning baseball. You're always all welcome for those of you who are close by either Edinburgh or Glasgow or by Tayport Dundee side to find your local club and come down and visit us and have a go yourself. baseballscotland.co.uk. We will find something for everybody to do, even me. I just get a microphone.
3 balls, 1 strike. Pitches comes in off speed. Beautiful pitch there, making that as the umpire call it as a strike with a full count now. Base loaded, 2 away.
Count's full. Count's full. Full count again. Here we go, kid. Here we go. Thanks.
Somebody's about to be a hero, Mickey.
Another pitch comes in. A foul ball. Way to stay alive for Chen Su there.
Nobody's going to be a hero in this one, Mickey. We'll try that again, shall we? We'll fix it in the end. An out, a run, or a foul. That's all that's available now.
Pitches comes in. It's hit.
Home.
Straight toward the centre field with Herbie there throwing into the infield there, resulting in 2 runs being scored. A hit. Just a single there.
More importantly,
For
though,
Sensu.
that ties the game.
Let's go. You did really good at starting.
11 runs on the board for the Galaxy. 11 runs on the board for the Angels.
It's a tie game. Still 2 outs. Runners in the corner here. with Hay at bat, the second of the two designated hitter. Pitch comes in a bit high. Catcher's not throwing to second there for Chen Zhu to walk straight into the second base, especially with the runner still on third base.
Ollie Hay with a pop-up and a walk on the card so far.
It's a high pitch there again. Nasinski's still struggling for that, to find that spot on that release point.
Opened up the inning. The strikeout looking, then a strikeout swinging, but instead 4 runs on the board from the Galaxy to tie this game up in the 4th of 5.
3 balls, no strike.
2 balls, no strikes. Pitch comes in, low, went behind the catcher. I'll let that video sums up what just happened. But in a sweet spot there for Field, who's run to steal home, with Matthew running from the mound to try to tag him out. The Galaxy leading by 1 run with 12, and the Angels trailing with 11. Still 2 outs. Nasinski is having a chat with Blaine here, the player coach for the Angels. Just no meaning of no pain, no gain.
They're just talking. Part of me thinks they're just going to talk about mechanics and release point, but he's just demonstrated how he'd quite like to throw a knuckleball. That would be an interesting choice coming through.
Very.
Push through action. Half inning of 2 halves, really. 2 out straight away when the Angels were 4 up. But now with 5 runners straight onto the board, Galaxy go back into control of the bottom of the 4th, and that might be an important consideration if we run out the clock in the 5th inning.
Runners going to second there with Hayes. And the pitch just went past the catcher there into the backstop. Go 1 ball, no strikes. Runners in second and third with 2 outs. Pitch comes in. And it's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Again, we only go once through the order in single A, so no matter what happens here, Enriquez is going to be the last batter for the Galaxy here in the 4th. So again, makes some interesting decisions, knowing that you're not going to have somebody else coming up to bat. You can be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more risk-taking here. First base is open, but you know, if you wanted to really work the rule book, you would just throw balls here. Use that empty first base and get out of the inning.
Pitch comes in high. 3 balls, no strikes.
It may well that's about to happen naturally. Time being called from a few wild pitches from our little league off to the left of the third base deep line. We'll have them pitching on this field soon enough. Yep, Little League's available. BaseballScotland.co.uk will get you the details there as well.
Pitches comes in.
And that there is ball 4, and that there is round the order.
Looks like it's a ball 3.
He's been given a nick on the bat, maybe.
Pitch just comes in. Foul ball. A drive from the tip of the bat there, right over the Galaxy's dugout and into the drink.
That line drive out into a bit of gorse and a bit of rough ground that we have in that part of the field.
3 balls and 1 strikes. Runners on second, 2 outs and third as well. No Pinata. That was a swing. And there's a strikeout swinging. That ends the inning with a tie score.
Just the 1 hit coming off that inning. Nevertheless, a number of walks and errors. So 5 runs come in. 2 runners left on base. And from the top of the 4th, 5 more on the board to take the Galaxy to 12. Angels down by 1, chasing at the bottom of the 4th. It's unlikely we'll get a 5th inning given the time, so it's a crunch inning coming up. I'm Ewan Spence.
I'm Mickey Walton. Just a batting order now with Adam. Batting number 1, number 2, Lucas Jones, and then 3, Tom Edwards there. In this crucial innings that we find ourselves in this
New
game.
pitcher coming in for Glasgow Galaxy as well. Billy Enriquez comes out from right field, and going out there, McBain's coming off the DH role and into right field there as well. Enriquez was right field and DH. Coming in as pitcher.
Just comes in straight towards the glove of the pitcher there, and that's a 1 away.
And immediate 1-3. And unfortunately Smith now has a Cardiff single, reach on error, and a 1-3 out.
Lucas Jones now at bat. With 1 away. Pitch just comes in. That's high, making that as a ball. No strikes.
Kai Martin's final pitching line there is going down as 3 innings pitched, 7 hits and 11 runs.
Pitch comes in. 2 balls, no strikes. Just a little bit outside, making that ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
Yeah.
3-1. Off speed there, slightly a bit low on the strike zone. With 1 away. Pitch comes in.
Whoa!
Get a foul ball. Full count. 1 away. Pitch just comes in again. Lucas Pinata it for a high pitch. Could get to first base in time. What throw from the second baseman. Field it up. And that's 2 away. Tom Edwards now at play at the at bat.
Enriquez opening up his pitching, which is Nijinsky did with 2 up, 2 down, reducing the ground outs. Enriquez getting a 1-3 and then a 4-3. Question now is whether the Angels can come back in the bottom of the 4th in the way that the Galaxy did in the top of the 4th.
Tom Edwards taking that ball 1. Still 2 outs here, no one on base. play umpire calls that's too high. Pitch comes in. Edwards, the wall pop up there. Straight into the glove of the pitcher, Enrique. That made it 3 outs.
Energy up! Energy up! Let's be happy! Let's go!
No hits there, no runs, none left on base. It's a 3 up, 3 down there from Billy Enrique. Angels not able to catch back on that lead. It remains a 12-11 game. As we go into the 5th, we check the rule books. It's no more innings after the 2-hour 45 mark. We're at about 2 hours 20 in the game, so we are going to go the distance. If this was live, I'd say something interesting like stay with us, but you're on YouTube, so like, love, share, subscribe in the gap as we get ready to go up to the top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th. Galaxy lead by 1.
Welcome back to the top of the 5th of 5 here at Edinburgh. Glasgow Galaxy's the visitors. 1 run to the good. We're going to open up the foul ball there. 12 to them, chasing the Edinburgh Angels on 11. Mickey Walton just stepping back from the play-by-play now to warm himself up for our AAA game that will be taken to the field afterwards. Where the Glasgow Galaxy AAAs will be taking on the Edinburgh Diamond Devils. You should see that probably next up in the YouTubes there as the count goes to 1-1. You just have my dulcet tones now for the rest of the innings here. You're 1, 2, 3. Grennan, Pang and Rowell once more. 4th time we've seen the top of the order to open up an inning here. Grennan 1 for 3. Cards ground out, single, then looking. Edinburgh Angels. Matthew Nijinsky stays on the mound into the 2nd inning here. It's 1 run lead to the Galaxy, so they're looking to build up as big a cushion as possible to take into the bottom of the 5th. And 4th ball there. Trying to reach his base for the 2nd time in the game. Stepping up now is Pang for the Glasgow Galaxy. Single hit by pitch and swinging so far. Runner at first, 1 run to the good. Runner goes from first, attempts to steals. A high looping pitch goes over the plate. Comfortable steal into 2nd for Grennan. Taking time to meet the call there. So home plate umpire Philip Markowski. Becca Ferguson in the outfield. Count goes equal low, 1-1. Seal goes on from 2nd over to 3rd. It's going to be off target. So Grennan gets in there to 3rd base. A walk, a steal, and a steal gives him 270 feet. Galaxy already 1 up. Grannon's going to be the first insurance run. Chinsky just steps off the mound to a development league here, so Markowski just noting that that is close to a balk and just letting Nijinsky know that that is a decision that may or may not come later. Curveball comes in for a ball. And there's one away. Two up. One of them has made it the third. One of them's returned back to the bench. Rowell comes in now. Line out followed by two walks. Teammate Grennan still at third. Pitch comes in. Bounces in the ground. Everybody stays stable. Count inches up. 1-0. Sun dips behind the clouds here. Temperature's a slight drop, but we're looking at about 20-21 degrees here, although wind chill is bringing that down a few degrees. Pitch comes in. Little curveball there. Goes for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0. And that's hit high. It's going into the left field. Caught shallow there by Adam Fortune Smith. Relay throw goes into the, it's not in time. One more run comes home from Grennan. Sack fly for Rowell there. Grennan doubles the lead of the Glasgow Galaxy, puts them 2 runs to the good, now in a 13-11 game. Result that would, in all likelihood, give the Galaxy at least the 3rd place seeding in postseason. 4 teams go forward into the postseason, so if needs be, it would be a small home advantage if results allow it. Ball comes in there and Kieran Casey. Casey already has had a single, reached on fielder's choice, and then a walk. Has reached base on all 3 times he stepped up to the plate. Bases are empty after getting in from the sack fly from Rowell. Pitch comes down. Swing is there. It's popped up incredibly high. It's going to come down with snow on it. But it's an awkward attempt at a catch not made by pitcher Nijinsky. And to be fair, with the changeable lighting conditions up there in the sky, it's never going to be an easy one. Casey up to first. Error charge to the pitcher. Casey goes up for the steal from first to second. Stands up and goes into second base. McPherson in the box now. Came into the game batting .615. An 8 for 13. He's also the only Glasgow Galaxy player to get a home run at any point in this season, or a second, or a third. 3 to the good in the stats. Time taken there though. Casey does a stand-up steal into third base as well. Person is a teammate 90 feet away from home. With the foul on the last back. Casey pushed back to second, but there is the clean steal this time. So after a little back and forward, plays himself back again at third base. This time it's part of the play. A high looping pitch. And on that, Casey takes the opportunity to run down. Wild pitch brings him home. 1 more run on the board for the Glasgow Galaxy.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 runs in this inning extends the lead to 3. Count currently sits at 3-1 on McPherson. Bases have been cleared.
3-1.
Glasgow Galaxy showing some small ball play. Give themselves the cushion that is needed. 3 runs to the good at the moment, but Angels put up 5 in both the first and the third innings. So every little bit of insurance that the Glasgow Galaxy can find is going to be important. Whether that's to steady the nerves or to make that just a little bit harder.
Time.
Where's the ball?
And that's bouncing out of play on a wild pitch. Also counts as ball 4 and drives McPherson up to first. And Bain comes in now. Teammate on first. Card's got a single, a strikeout swinging, and a walk on it so far. Just a moment being taken. Wayne Harry comes in to check his catcher and pitcher for a defensive mound meeting. And for those of you who are keeping track in the weather, yep, there's more factor 50 going on this commentator's arms as well. Even when it ducks behind the clouds, the UV is coming down. And we are at the UV6 if you're keeping an eye on your weather apps. Well, at least we are as we're recording this right now. If you're watching it back on YouTube, I would probably suggest you look out the window rather than just what's happened here on Sunday. So thank you for watching our games back on YouTube. Very much appreciated. To be able to grow baseball here in Scotland and throughout the United Kingdom. And then into Great Britain and then up onto the world stage as well. Those of you in Scotland, you can find your local club by visiting us, www.baseballscotland.co.uk. And for those of you further afield, you have a baseball team finder at the Baseball Softball UK website. That's BSUK. I think it's .org, but you can do the search engines for that one and get that one lined up there. It's going to be a pitcher substitution for the Edinburgh Angels. Stepping up onto the temporary mound here at the Bobby Thompson Field, the Morrison Sports Complex here, is going to be Eric Yang. Matthew Nijinsky. 1 inning and 1 out on the board. Just the one hit that we can see. Number of errors and balls getting that through. 7 runs on the board coming off that one hit. Eric Young steps in now to pitch. Coming in with 11.56 ERA for the season. Looks to be just a straight switch with Nijinsky. Yeah, coming in from second.
Coming down.
Warm-up pitches underway.
All right, batter up.
2 outs on the board so far. Eric Young coming in here at the top of the 5th. Do not let that lead go any further than 3. Smart hit though comes from McBain. Line drives out and along into the gap between shortstop and third into the outfield. Throw goes down to a third base, but there's nobody there to pick up the relay protection throw, so it is going to go out of bounds. McPherson, who safely made it up to second on the play, gets awarded another 90 feet on the out of play there, takes himself into third. McBain single there in the sharp line drive. Going through, as I said, the gap between shortstop and third. Will then get another 90 feet onto the board as well. This brings Fields in. Strikeout looking. Followed by a ground rule double and a walk on the card so far. 2 away with teammates at second and third in scoring position. 3-run lead. If he can bring himself home, that will double that up to a 6-run lead. Eric Young coming in to hold that deficit as much as possible and keep the Angels within touching distance. Count is 2-0. That pitch comes down now. Young's next is going to be a 3-0 pitch. Runners at second and third. First base is open, and we are 2 away. Pitch comes down. That's going to be high, and the walk is taken, and that first base is now occupied. Corners get filled. McPherson on third, McBain on second, Fields on first. Shenzo steps into the box now. Pop out, then 2 walks. Pitch comes in, it's smartly hit, but it's going to go foul. Glasgow Galaxy, although the visitors are in the first base dugout. Diamond Devils taking their traditional space where they feel comfortable down the left-hand line in third base. Devils themselves. Swing and a miss and a golf swing to the outside low there. Edinburgh Diamond Devils themselves, as you're watching this, are warming themselves up. They'll be taking on the AAA flavour of the Glasgow Galaxy. 2-0 pitch comes down.
Let's go fucking hit, guys.
It's not 2 as it were, but there's a strikeout looking, and it is a third away. So Yang has held back that deficit as much as possible. Simple as it is now. Glasgow Galaxy putting 3 more on. 3 more on, 2 more on. 1, 2, 2 more on. Take them to 14 runs. Angels on 11, 3 to tie, 4 to walk it off. Final count there on the innings, 2 runs scored. Those runs going to be coming off just the 1 hit. And with 2 left on base. 3 left on base. Excuse me a second, I'm going to count that one back again, shall we? Three left on base with the bases loaded situation. I'm Ewan Spence. Mickey Walton has been in the play-by-play seat. He's warming up for the next game. Bottom of the 5th. Deciding inning coming up. Speak to you shortly. Bottom of the 5th. It's going to be the deciding inning here, and it's a pretty simple layout. Glasgow Galaxy, the visitors are already 2-0 in the head-to-head, and they're 3 runs up here in the 5th. Looking to take that to a 3-0 lead and give them 2 hands, if not all of them, on that third seed spot in the postseason. The 3 runs to the good, so the Angels need to find 3 to tie, 4 to walk it off. We're going to go to the top of the order though, so they've got Taylor, Davison Sade and Yang as their 1, 2, 3 to do as much as they can to cut down that run deficit. Pop out, ground out, reach on error for Taylor so far in the game. Decides against swing against that one, turns it into a ball. Touch of wind coming in now. It's swirling a little bit, not hugely gusty. Blowing in from centre left across home plate.
Good eye, Ben. Good eye.
Billy Enriquez staying on
3-1.
the mound for the Glasgow Galaxy, going into his second inning of relief. 3-1 pitch comes down.
Yes!
Look is given.
Yes!
Taylor puts himself on base.
Go, Harvey!
Trying run in the hole for the Edinburgh Angels. That would be Yang. Davison St. Yen up now. Runner goes. Taylor does the steal from first to second, although we have dead ball hit by pitch there. And with that, Edinburgh Angels get one into scoring position. Yang is a tying run now, steps up to the plate. Team makes it first and second, no outs away as yet. Runner goes from second down to third. Taylor makes the steal attempt. Catcher decides against the throw. It's an awkward one to trap down on the ground as well, so we get them onto the corners. Taylor at third, Davison Sanier at first. 3-run deficit, final innings. Bottom of the fifth. Runner goes from first up to second. And that's fouled just outside the third baseline box. Davison takes his time to head back to first after a little bit of sprint coming through there. Everybody settles in. Runners at corners, none away. Chasing 3 runs. Runner goes from first up to second. It's a smart hit. It's high. It's going out in the right field. It's into the glove and bounces out of that one of McBain. So there's 1 run coming home. Taylor cuts a deficit from 3 down to 2. Runners remain on the corners, but that lead chops down to just 2 runs. Yang, what could have been a sacrifice fly to bring the first run home, instead is going to get a reach on error. But at this point, while many people will be thinking about the stats at home, the Edinburgh Angels will simply be looking at what's on the board, what's on the game. Deficit is 2. Runner at third, cuts the deficit. Runner at first, tying run. Nijinsky stepping into the plate as the go-ahead run. Nijinsky, single, walk and walk on the card so far. Billy Enrique on the mound for Glasgow Galaxy, throwing towards Kieran Casey, catching. Sun ducks behind the cloud. No distractions, no bright sunshine. Runner goes from first up to second. It's on a high throw. It does not go over the netting, so it's just going to be the steal. Davison sending in at third base and out of play. Would have cut the deficit even more, but as it stands, 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. One of those is the tying run at second. Still got the go-ahead in Nijinsky here. Decision between catcher and pitcher made. Pitch comes in, it's long, it's looping on a curveball, but doesn't get itself down into the zone in time. No outs yet here in the bottom of the fifth. Edinburgh Angels chasing 2 runs. First base is open. Tag off attempt over at third, but that's not going to happen. Davison St. Yen staying close enough there. Slides back in. Time called by catcher Kieran Casey. It's just more checking on some of the mechanics and reminding potentially there are not too much experience in the stretch and in this pressure situation here. Comes in there, goes to the other curveball. And that just decides to float high rather than anywhere else. First base is still open. And first base is now full. That's a walk to load up the bases.
Time.
Runners at first, runner at second, runner at third. Zabrowski steps in now for the Edinburgh Angels. Hit by pitch, ground out, and then a 2 RBI double in the third inning. That ground rule double, if it was to happen now, would tie the game. Tying run still at second, go ahead's at first. No outsides yet. Glasgow Galaxy's AAA pitcher steps over the electrical cables. We'll see Jacob Wright in a moment. Probably quicker for you to see him than I will, because you'll have YouTube and just click through to that. We're trying to bring you as many games as possible from the Baseball Scotland Single A and AAA, and we're trying to bring as many of those to you with commentary and analysis as well. Bases are loaded, smart drive, line drive, bounces in front of third base, goes past the bag, rolls into foul territory, one run comes home. Deficit cuts a little bit more.
Let's go!
Davison 78 crosses the plate to take the deficit from 2 down to 1. There's no further action on that, but Yang moves over to third. Nijinsky moves up to second. Zabrowski
I know it's out of happiness, but avoid slamming helmets. Yeah, it's alright.
singles himself up to first with an RBI single. James Cronin in now. Hits that one, bounces in the gap between pitcher and second base. Second baseman throws that long down to home, and it's going to be in time. Force out there on Eric Yang at home. It's a one-run deficit, remember, as it stands at the moment, so that was a very much needed. Yang with the force out at home. Bases remain loaded. Nijinsky now at third. Zabrowski.
1 out. 1 out. Galaxy up by 1. Play.
Up to second. Adam Fortune Smith with bases loaded, batting into that. Swings that one, goes foul. Bases loaded, one away. Pitch comes in, and that's a swing and a long loop. Doesn't drop into the zone, but it's transformed into a strike. One-run deficit.
Time. Base coach.
Nerves coming through. Time called, and we're back on. Pitch comes down. It's swung on and it's lofted high. It's going to fall into foul territory, but is it going to be caught out in foul? No, it's out the glove. Glove gets onto the ball. Ball decides it would rather be on the ground. Rolls that through as well. Potential catch out in foul territory, denied by gravity. And it is back to the plate. It is a reset on the outfield positions.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not 2 count. Bases loaded. Pitch comes in, and it's swung on low for strike 3. That's 2 away. 1 out left. Glasgow Galaxy can sneak out another 1-run victory. They already took a 1-run win earlier today as they closed out a make-up game, 16 to the Angels, 17 to the Galaxy. Their first official visit to the Devils here, currently sitting at a 14-13 game. Lucas Jones, single, error, ground out on the card so far with his bases loaded and 2 away. Curveball comes in. Angels are ahead in the count. 1 to tie, that's at third. 2 to go ahead, that's at second. Pitch in, swung on. Goes foul. 2-1 on the count. Slightly high on the curveball there coming into Lucas Jones. And that's hit high and hard. It's going into left field. There's a decision between center field, left field. It's going to be caught. Clean catch. I can't see who, but the amount for the Galaxy is it doesn't matter. It's the third out. And a high lofted ball hit out into center left field. Caught there. Pang or Grennan, one of them is going to get the credit, but the big credit will go to the Glasgow Galaxy. Head-to-head between the Galaxy and the Angels is now 3-0 in the favour of the Galaxy, taking them to a 7-5 record. That puts the Angels 2.5 games back. Does the maths very, very quickly. 2.5 games back from the third seed spot for postseason. Glasgow Galaxy putting 4 innings of 5 onto that spot there. Thanks very much for watching. Mickey Walton, play-by-play through forward, myself, Ewan Spence on colour, and then solo through a tense 5th inning there. They opened up with a make-up gain and a 1-run victory to the Glasgow Galaxy. Came into the full game here, and that's another 1-run victory to the Galaxy as well. Edinburgh Angels, numerous opportunities that were not taken. And then again, the same could be said on the other side as well. Number of high balls, difficulty controlling them in the windy conditions here, and the sun popping out occasionally to catch the eyes. Your final score then: Glasgow Galaxy 14, Edinburgh Angels 13. I'm Ewan Spence. Jacob Wright's going to step over the electrical cables again. You should be going round, yes. That's going to be our next game on the YouTube channel. Stay with us there. It'll be the next one in the video stream. But for now, thanks very much. I'm going to say goodbye. Mickey's going to say goodbye as well.
Goodbye.
He's about to take the field. I'm about to reset the lineup cards. And we'll speak to you very soon. HG back to Baseball Scotland.